Hey there, homeowners and future homeowners. Today we are talking about one of the biggest dreams out there, the day you're finally mortgage-free. But is paying off your mortgage early always the best option? Let's take a closer look and find out. When it comes to paying off your mortgage, it's not just about paying the bank and being done with it. There are many factors to consider before making a decision. Debt. Let's start with the most important question of all. How do you feel about debt? If you're someone who likes to sleep like a baby and have peace of mind, then paying off your mortgage might be the way to go. Just imagine the comfort of knowing that even if the real estate market takes a hit, you'll still own your home and won't have to worry about pesky mortgage payments. Retirement plan. What's your retirement timeline looking like? If you're still a few years away from retiring, you could use the money you would have used to pay off your mortgage and invest in your future. But if you're planning to retire sooner, having your home paid off can provide you with more financial flexibility during your golden years. You won't have to worry about pesky mortgage payments and can spend your time traveling, golfing, or even learning the art of napping. Tax savings. Next up, tax savings. Did you know that mortgage interest is tax deductible? And the earlier years of your mortgage are when your interest payments are highest. So you could benefit from a substantial deduction if you itemize your taxes. But of course, if your interest payments are low, the tax savings may not be as significant. So think about it this way. If you're paying off your mortgage, you're giving Uncle Sam a big hug by paying more taxes. Future plans. What are your future plans? If you're thinking of selling your home in the next few years, owning it outright could be to your advantage. You could potentially sell your home with more equity. That means you could buy yourself a yacht, go on a round-the-world trip, or even start a new hobby like skydiving. And finally, what's your overall debt load? If you're carrying other forms of debt like credit card balances or student loans, consider paying off that debt before reducing or eliminating your mortgage. After all, you don't want to live a life full of debt, do you? These are some of the things you need to consider before paying off your mortgage early. But of course, if you're not a fan of debt, you might be thinking, why wait? Let's get rid of this mortgage and be done with it. Well, hold your horses, because there are also some reasons why you might want to keep that mortgage and hold on to your monthly payments. Tax break. Let's talk about that sweet, sweet tax break. That's right. You get a federal and state tax deduction on mortgage and home equity loan interest. The earlier you start paying off your mortgage, the more you'll benefit from this deduction. And that's like getting a discount on your mortgage payment every month. How cool is that? So if you're a fan of saving money and getting a little extra back from Uncle Sam, you might want to keep that mortgage a little longer. Home equity loan. You can take out a home equity loan. If you still have a mortgage, you have the option to take out a home equity line of credit. And the interest you pay on that loan is also deductible. And who knows, maybe that bathroom overhaul you've been putting off could finally become a reality. You can finally turn your bathroom into a spa and enjoy a bubble bath every night. Don't like debt. But what if you're not a fan of debt and you're thinking, I want my money to work for me? Well, here's the thing. If you pay off your mortgage, you're essentially just sitting on a big chunk of cash with no return. But if you keep your mortgage and invest your money elsewhere, you could potentially make a higher return on your investment. Just make sure to do your research and understand the risks involved. Lastly, it's important to consider other forms of debt you might have. Mortgages tend to have lower interest rates compared to things like credit card balances or student loans. So, if you're carrying high interest debt, it might make more sense to pay off that debt before paying off your mortgage. So, there you have it, folks. As you can see, the decision to pay off your mortgage early or keep it isn't always a clear-cut one. You need to consider your feelings about debt, your tax savings, your future plans, and your overall debt load. And if all else fails, you can always ask yourself, what would a superhero do? Just kidding. But seriously, make sure you make the best decision for you and your financial future. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.